Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do the counterpart to my If I Could Only Keep One Palette from Each Holiday video. This is going to be if I had to declutter. And also I did figure out that I have Thanksgiving palettes. So I will show you the keep one and then we'll start with the declutter one from that. But yeah, if you want to see which ones I picked, stick around. If you are new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe if you have not, and let's jump into the video. It's early for me when I'm filming this, not super early, it's like 9:15, but I'm not feeling really great today, so we're dragging a little bit. So I forgot that I had Thanksgiving palettes. I have a bunch that are new, and you could argue that the pumpkin pie palettes from Too Faced could be considered Thanksgiving palettes. Those came out in September, both times that they launched those. And same with the ones prior from QVC, the pumpkin spice palettes that they did just for QVC. But pumpkin pie is one of those like gray area things. So I have actual like Thanksgiving packaged palettes. So the one that I would have kept would be the Thankful palette from Color, I think is how you pronounce this. I got this in a subscription box, but I like the color story of this. The shimmers are all like duochrome, really sparkly and pretty. And then this is a color story that I gravitate towards in the fall. So that's the only reason I picked this one. I did not include the pumpkin spice Too Faced palettes because again, I feel like that's kind of a gray area. I could have, it's my video, but I have two like actual Thanksgiving palettes. So the one that I decided to declutter in this hypothetical situation would be the Saints, Angels, and Sinners, the Friendsgiving palette. And the only reason is the color story. The color story on the other one, again, is more fall. This is a little bit different take. This still reads fall to me. It's just a pinkier. I like that because this is a Friendsgiving, it's not the normal autumnal color story, but out of the two, that was the only reason, because mattes are equally nice. Again, you've got some duochromes, but I liked the color story on the other one a little bit better. So that's the declutter for Thanksgiving. For Valentine's Day, I went with the All That palette. It's not currently available. ColourPop occasionally brings this one back. The only reason is because I had two shades go bad. I did replace them with different shades from, I want to say, the Wine and Only. So the pressed glitter I swapped out for this pink in a similar color. The pressed glitter expired, and then my burgundy shade that was in here, Hard Pan, it was a Super Shock, so it just got hard. So I put this one in, and I again believe those are from the Wine and Only palette, but because I had shadows expire out of this one, that's the only reason. For spring, I did do an honorable mention because I don't have any Easter themed palettes, but I did do an honorable mention in my other videos. So the one to declutter would just be the pink pill from Sugar Pill. I just don't reach for this one a lot. So this one's very spring. I tried to pick very like pastel-y, springy palettes for the Easter slot, but so it would be that one. For St. Patrick's Day, the So Lucky, these were all of my St. Patrick's Day ones were new to me this year, but this one's probably my least favorite out of the group, which is, you know, this is the grungier one, but I like the shimmers in the 4-leaf clover one from L'Oreal a little better than this one. These are all, you know, a little bit on the darker side, so this would be the one to go. For Christmas, this might be considered cheating, but I did one of my little mini Too Faced ones. I have a bunch of Christmas ones. So I did the Christmas Coffee only because the color story looks very similar to a couple of my other Christmas palettes. They tend to do, you know, Too Faced does the same things over and over. It's a neutral palette with a pop of green and red. The Santa palette is like this amped up. There's a dark brown, black. I think there's also red in that one. So out of all of my Christmas ones, I like the fruitcake one a little bit better than this, and that also has the green. So out of all of the Christmas ones, this is the one I feel like I could probably let go of and not miss. And then lastly for Halloween, we have the candy palette from Rasha B Cosmetics. I got this in a Slay Glam box. This is the reason I signed up for that subscription, because I wanted this palette, but it's got really cute, you got the candy corn on the inner packaging, and you got some basic, there's a black, orange, and yellow matte, and then a bunch of really pretty duochromes. But out of all of my Halloween palettes, this is probably the one, like if it wasn't in my collection, I wouldn't be sad. I'm happy to have it, but if I had to pick one, this was the one to go, even though I do really like it. But yeah, so a hypothetical situation. Those are all of the holiday palettes I would let go of if I had to pick one. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Again, make sure you're subscribed if you're not, and hopefully I will see you in another video very soon. Bye, everybody.